Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about the OPI holiday collection for 2018. Let's start off with Dancing Keeps Me on My Toes. This is a white that's it's a shimmery white. It was a little bit streaky on the first coat. This one does build up pretty good. It took me 3 coats, so depending on, there's a hair on it, sorry. Depending on your application, this one I think could be a 2 to 3 coater. Like I said, I did 3. This is not 100% the type of a polish that I would normally love, but for what it is, I think it's a pretty good polish. Understandable that it's a 3-coater because of the type of color it is. So you're going to see 3 coats of Dancing Keeps Me on My Toes. This is Dazzling Dew Drop. This is a very shimmery yellow gold, but there are definitely extra sparklies in here. This is, I believe, a 2 to 3 coater. I put 3 on for my pictures. This one I love for like a Christmas time polish. I love a sparkly gold polish for the holidays, and this one I think definitely fits that bill. So this is Dazzling Dew Drop, and you're going to see 3 coats. Next we'll go to the reds because I always love the reds. I'm going to show you all 3 reds together. Oh, if I can hold on to them, sorry. You have this lighter, more standard typical red, this one that's leaning a little bit burgundy, and this like blackened red. So they're definitely not dupes of each other. Are they incredibly unique for OPI? I didn't search for dupes, but I would bet not, because OPI does so many reds because OPI nails the red polish formula. So this one may not have a dupe. I'm not 100% sure. We'll talk about this more when I get to it. So let's start off with the one that's more of like just a true red color. This one was a tiny bit jellyish, which I love a red jelly polish, so that does not bother me at all. And a jellyish finish on a polish, like not 100% jelly, it just has a jellyish quality, which I could totally be making up, but what I mean is it just looks like a juicy, shiny, gorgeous red. So I feel like that's a jellyish quality. This one, depending on your preference, if you don't mind a little bit of nail line, this one absolutely could be a 1-coater. I do show you 2 coats in my swatch so that it was completely opaque, but I would wear this at 1 coat. So as always, it depends on preference and application, but you're going to see 2 coats of Candied Kingdom. This one is Ginger's Revenge. This is a deeper red, just kind of moving towards the oxblood area, but definitely not quite there. This has the same possibly jellyish formula. It's just juicy, shiny, and such a gorgeous, gorgeous polish. This one, again, I think it could be a 1 to 2 coater. I did do 2 in my swatch. So you're going to see 2 coats of Ginger's Revenge. And this one is Black to Reality. This was actually the first one that I wore as a full manicure. It was 100% giving me Halloween vibes. This is kind of a... So I want to call it a blackened red, but I actually feel like it's kind of a blackened base with a ton of red shimmer in it. I can't decide though. It's one of those polishes that it's hard for me to decide on. Rachel and I were talking the other day and she told me her gel formula of Lubu Heels was black with a ton of red shimmer. So I hope that she gets this one so that she can compare them, because the regular Lubu Heels of course has glitter in it, but I wonder how close this is to her gel version of it, which I don't have. So this one I love. Again, this one was so incredibly close to a 1-coater for me. On a day that I was not taking swatch pictures, I absolutely would wear it as a 1-coater. For the picture you're going to see I did 2. This is Black to Reality. Next we have the holographic in the collection. This is Tinker Thinker Winker. I love this holographic. I think that it has great holographic properties. I actually went back and forth wondering if this was meant to be a topper. This one is a very fine holographic, and it's actually kind of sparse when you paint it on. So I have a picture I will show you of it as a topper. This does build up pretty good in 3 coats, so you could wear it by itself in 3 coats. Possibly 2 if they were pretty thick. The way that I do it, it definitely needed 3. So you're going to see 3 coats of Tinker, Thinker, Winker. And then you're going to see it 1 coat over Dreams Need Clarification. So since I put that over Dreams Need Clarification, let's talk about that one next. I do really like this blue. It's a light blue. Possibly like a sky blue. I do like this light blue color. I did not love this formula. This one was absolutely a 3-coater for me. There was no way I could get away with 2. The color is very, very pretty, but I'm not entirely sure for me personally that the color is unique enough that I would reach for it very often with it being a 3-coater. So I do like the color, but you're going to see 3 coats of Dreams Need Clarification. This is March in Uniform. This is a dark blue. I would say if it's not a navy, it's dang close. This is, we're going to call it a navy blue. I love dark colors, so I love this one, and the formula on this one was great. It is absolutely a solid 2-coater. I can't imagine anybody needing more than that. Some people probably could get away with 1 on this maybe. For me, it was absolutely a solid 2. I didn't have any staining from any of these, but I didn't leave them on for an extended period of time except for a couple of the reds so far. And I do wear a base coat when I wear them for a full manicure, but not when I'm swatching. So you're going to see 2 coats of March in Uniform. Also, this one I had to be careful not to overload the brush because it wanted to run into my cuticles a little bit. This one is Envy the Adventure. And when I first put this one on, I thought that it was going to be a 1-coater, which really scared me because sometimes dark colors, especially greens, if they are too opaque, will stain me. So I was scared, but I had overloaded the brush, which made it run into my cuticles. So again, just be careful not to overload your brush on this one, and it applied just fine. Just be aware of that. This is a pretty great evergreen color, I feel like. It's a great Christmassy green color. This one was a 2-coater for me. So you're going to see 2 coats of Envy the Adventure. Next we have Berry Fairy Fun, and I heard some talk that thought that this was going to be a holographic. I definitely do not think this is a holographic. It is a really pretty berry color polish with a bunch of shimmer in here, so it makes it fun and festive, especially if you already love this type of a color. I'm going to show you 2 coats of Berry Fairy Fun. Next we have Lavendare to Find Courage. I love the name of this. This is like a pinky lavender color. It's barely lavender in my opinion. Again, I think this would be a 2 to 3 coater. I didn't have any problems with the formula. You're going to see 2 coats of Lavendare to Find Courage. Next we have Toying with Trouble, and this is a classic, just a deep pink color. I love this color. It's not incredibly unique. We've seen lots of it recently. This one was a 1-coater for me. So this is Toying with Trouble, and if you love a good 1-coater pink, this one may be the one for you. And next we have the glitters. These all have about the same formula. They have large glitters and little tiny glitters in there, and there's more than 1 color in each of these. So these remind me, and I don't have the others to compare, but these remind me of the Nicole by OPI glitters that Miss Holly Berries talks about so often, that she loves and she had backups of and goes through quite a bit. Just from looking at them in the bottle and seeing them on her videos. Okay, I built these up all on their own. It took about 3 coats with some dabbing and shuffling around to get them pretty opaque. So if you were going to wear them like that, I would definitely say probably sponge it on. So I have a picture with all 3 of these on 3 of my nails, and the order that they are in that picture is Dreams on a Silver Platter on the top nail, Gold King to the Kingdom on the second one, and I pull the strings on the bottom nail in the picture. So this is Dreams on a Silver Platter, and this is silver glitters with some tiny silver glitters in there and some, it looks like there are some white glitters in there too. I can't decide if it's just a different reflection or if there are really white glitters in there. So you're going to see one coat of this as a topper. This is Gold Key to the Kingdom, and this has your more typical yellow gold and some of those glitters that look white to me and some teeny tiny gold glitter in there also. So you're going to see one coat of this as a topper. And this last one is I Pull the Strings, and I do think this is the most unique out of the collection. So this one, there is gold glitter in there. I think what changes it and makes it look bronze is there are those tiny, tiny reds in there. But also the ones that look white in the other bottle look like a cream or a blush color in here. And I think the combination of those makes this more like a bronzy, maybe slightly coppery color of a glitter. I do like it. I think this one is the most unique. So you're going to see one coat of this as a topper. I didn't mention I did get all of these from polishpick.com. I do like to get my OPI from there because they are at a discount. They are $5.50 each, I think, and shipping it is always pretty quick. So I'll link that information down below if you're interested in checking those out there. Overall, I think this OPI holiday collection was a pretty good collection, especially for a mainstream brand. They have a couple different finishes in there. They definitely spanned the color range instead of just sticking to one end of it. We definitely have some holiday colors in there and some variety. So have you guys bought this collection? It's available many other places also. I've seen it at Ulta. I've seen it just about everywhere. So you can find this collection all over the place. Have you bought any of them? Are you planning on buying any of them? Tell me what you think about this collection down below. If you guys are regular viewers and you're looking for an Angie's Manis, we're going to skip this week and I will record today but play next week like I was doing before. I'm going to get back on the week ahead schedule so I have time to edit it without having to give up family time on the weekends. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys!